there, it's your Guelph Realtor, Krystal Lee Moore here, and I'm here to talk to you about my lovely city of Guelph, Ontario. When people come into Guelph, their first question to me is always, I don't know what the difference between the neighborhoods is. Could you explain it? And I wanted to give you an overview of the neighborhoods in Guelph today. Guelph was founded back in 1827 on April 23rd by John Galt and is also home of John McCrae and the John McCrae House. And John McCrae is actually the guy who wrote In Flanders Fields. And that's always something that we use and we remember and we recite on Remembrance Day. So that's pretty cool. When we are looking at the different neighborhoods, if we start right from the 401, we get to the south end of Guelph. The south end of Guelph it's a little bit more expensive and the homes are bigger. You also have a lot of newer amenities such as movie theaters, restaurants, and newer grocery stores as well. And there's some new developments out there too. The key with the south end is that if you want to be closer to the 401 for commuting to the GTA, we do have a lot of people coming in from the east end, then that's a great option for you. If we move up, then we get to the old south end where we have the university, we have Stone Road Mall, and those neighborhoods they're different types of neighborhoods, older and newer. You will be definitely close to a lot of amenities, to shops, to the mall, and you also might get to meet a lot of University of Guelph students and employees. As you move into downtown Guelph, I have to say downtown Guelph is one of my favorite downtown areas that I've ever been to. It is so rich in culture and in diversity. We have a lot of different things. Whether you're a foodie and you really want amazing food, our local restaurants are fantastic. We also have live music and a lot of arts and culture. And there's a lot for families to do as well. Whether it's a Friday night movie outdoors in St. George's Park, or we have in front of City Hall, we have a splash pad that turns into an ice rink, and that's a lot of fun. We also have coffee shops and you name it. There's great places such as With the Grain, we have Baker Street, we have so many different places, and we have a place called The Common where you can have coffee and your children can play while you're having your nice coffee. So that's just a small list, that's not all of them, but please ask me for more information if you want it. If you go a little bit to the east, we have the east end of Guelph, and it's a little bit more affordable. You'll find younger families there, but we also have a lot of newer amenities. So we have 2 branches of the Guelph Public Library, and we have so many different things, whether it's newer schools. The Victor Davis Pool is actually being renovated right now, so that'll be a newer thing in the East End as well. And it is really a great place to live. If we move into the North End, then you also have newer and older developments altogether, and you have a lot of opportunity to have conservation land and walking trails near you. There's also the proximity to other places in Guelph, such as downtown, such as the Hanlon. It's usually maybe 7 to 10 minutes, and it's really great. If you go along Woodlawn Road at the very north end of Guelph, that's where our original Walmart is, and you also have a lot of different shops and restaurants, and including some larger retail places. I think that's where our Big Michael's is. And as we keep going, we're going to end up in the west end of Guelph. The west end of Guelph is great if you're closer or wanting to be closer to Cambridge, Kitchener, or Waterloo. And it also has its own little vibe because you have the West End Rec Center, you have Costco, lots of different options as far as where to go with the family. And all through that, you have the Hanlon, which can bring you all the way back to the 401. So I hope this has been really helpful. If you'd like more details, I'd love to chat with you. My name is Krystal Moore, and I'm your Guelph Realtor.